wrestling fans. My name is Brian Crazy. You are watching the F and brand of wrestling and entertainment here on YouTube.com. Thanks for tuning in once again. I am back with SmackDown results for this week. The August 2nd, 2012 edition of SmackDown will air this Friday night on Sci-Fi. If you guys want to know what's going to happen before the show airs, please stay tuned. If you don't want to know what's going to happen, please turn this video off now. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody. So let's jump right into it. Vince McMahon kicks off the show to a big pop and talks about the new general manager of Friday Night SmackDown. He introduces the new general manager, who is none other than the five-time former WCW champion, Booker T. Alberto Del Rio interrupts, and this brings out Sheamus. Booker has Sheamus and Del Rio booked in matches later tonight, separate matches at that, and Del Rio protests, saying he's not facing anybody till they reach the SummerSlam pay-per-view, and Booker announces Del Rio versus Orton and Sheamus versus Tensai. Sheamus versus Tensai is up next. Sheamus ends up picking up the win over Tensai, and then we go into a backstage segment with Eve Torres. She wants a job as Booker T's assistant. Booker T instead gives the job as his assistant to the former general manager of Friday Night SmackDown, Teddy Long. He will be his senior advisor. Then Antonio Cesaro defeated the current United States champion Santino Marella in a non-title match. Cesaro wants a title shot. The Miz, Dolph Ziggler, and Daniel Bryan defeated Christian Kane and Chris Jericho. And then we see a backstage interview with Daniel Bryan and Matt Striker. Bryan is wearing a no, no, no t-shirt, and he wants the fans to stop chanting his catchphrase, but they continue to do it anyway. Striker is backstage with Randy Orton, and Orton says he's going to defeat Del Rio later in the night. Ryback then defeats Jinder Mahal by disqualification. Darren Young picked up the win over R-Truth, and Cody Rhodes then confronts Booker T backstage. Booker announces Cody versus Sin Cara will be next week on Friday Night SmackDown. And in the main event, Randy Orton picked up the win over Alberto Del Rio via disqualification. Afterwards, Sheamus threw Del Rio into an RKO. Orton poses to end the show. Sounds like it'll be a pretty solid night on SmackDown, a little more build towards the SummerSlam pay-per-view, and that's what WWE needs to do at this point. They need to focus on SummerSlam. They need to make SummerSlam as big as possible, and they need to hype it as much as possible. There's only a few weeks remaining, and that's how they're going to get the job done on WWE Raw and on WWE Smackdown. They need to sell that event. That's why I'm such an advocate of the pre-shows, because that's the last opportunity for the WWE to sell this pay-per-view. That last half-an-hour block. If you're not sold with those promo packages you see, if you're not sold on the short match, whatever it may be that you may see, likelihood you're not going to buy the pay-per-view if you already decided in your head, I'm not buying this event, I'm just going to check out the pre-show. But if the pre-show wows you, if it really puts you on the edge of your seat, then yes, you are going to buy the pay-per-view, and that's why I'm always an advocate. Maybe they should let a title change. Maybe they should do something big. Maybe they should set up an angle like they used to do on Sunday Night Heat. So leading into that pay-per-view, you're really interested. You're already interested, and you haven't even seen the first couple minutes of the actual event yet. That's what I'm trying to say. And what I'm trying to say is they need to really sell these events. Raw, SmackDown, this is the way they're going to get done. These are seen by more people every week than any of WWE's other televised shows, and they really, really, really just need to build towards the pay-per-views. And I'm not just saying SummerSlam, I'm talking about every pay-per-view. I'm going to be back with some short thoughts on Monday Night Raw in just a little bit, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. For the F and brand of wrestling and entertainment here on YouTube.com, my name is Brian Crazy. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you later.